This is KVUE News at 5.
It's been 5 days since an attack on lawmakers. Tonight, Congressman Roger Williams, who was there, talks about the shooting and what he wants to see going forward.
Developing tonight, the student released from North Korean custody just a week ago has now died.
And we check in on the puppy who was rescued from a hot car yesterday, why her owner left her alone for 30 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Quita Culpepper.
And I'm Mike Rush. Terry Gruca is on assignment tonight.
Less political rhetoric and more unity. That's what Texas Congressman Roger Williams wants to see following last week's shooting attack.
Williams was one of the lawmakers at baseball practice when a lone gunman opened fire, shooting 5 people. He's back in Austin and talked with reporters at the state capitol today about the attack. KVUE political reporter Ashley Godot was there. She joins us live from the Capitol. And Ashley, Williams says he hopes this is a wake-up call.
Well, Mike and Quita, Congressman Williams says he is still emotional about this attack, and he wants all politicians to be more thoughtful with their words and focus on helping their constituents. Congressman Roger Williams arrived on crutches, still recovering from his injuries. Williams injured his ankle diving into a dugout as a gunman shot at Republican congressmen and their aides as they were practicing for a charity baseball game at a community park just outside of Washington, D.C. on Wednesday. Police say the shooter was James Hodgkinson. He was killed by police. Hodgkinson had posted negative comments on social media about President Trump prior to the shooting. Williams hopes politicians will do what they can to calm the political climate.
These are serious times. There's a lot of people that are angry out there. Somehow we need to be able to dial the rhetoric back to where people can agree to disagree and do it in the right way. I hope that what happened last Wednesday is a starting point where people will begin to understand that.
Williams said he would also like to see changes in the security policy. If a group of congressmen and women are out, security detail is only given to constitutional office holders. Representative Steve Scalise is one, which is why 2 Capitol Police officers were there and able to help stop the shooter. Williams said if they had not been there, things would have ended a lot differently. Scalise remains in the hospital now in serious condition. A lobbyist at the practice is also still in the hospital. Well, coming up tonight at 6, Williams describes those horrifying moments. Live at the Capitol, Ashley Godot, KVUE News.
Thanks, Ashley. Happening right now, Austin Mayor Steve Adler and several members of the council are holding a news conference about Senate Bill 4. Here's a live look. Senate Bill 4 will require all Texas law enforcement agencies to comply with U.S. Customs and Immigration Enforcement detainers. Those detainers are a request from ICE to hold an arrested person in custody while their immigration status is looked at. Austin is one of several cities suing the state over SB 4. We'll have more on this story tonight at 6 and 10 o'clock.
New tonight, 22-year-old Otto Warmbier has died just a week after being released by North Korea. Doctors determined Warmbier had a severe brain injury and a condition described as unresponsive wakefulness. He was held captive and sentenced to 15 years hard labor for allegedly stealing a propaganda poster. He was held captive there for more than a year.
The investigation into one of the worst U.S. naval disasters in years continues. 7 sailors from across the country killed aboard the USS Fitzgerald. 26-year-old Noe Hernandez was identified as the South Texas man killed. A cargo ship nearly gutted the Fitzgerald, slicing open the quarters where 100 sailors were sleeping. Multiple maritime trackers show the Philippine ACX Crystal cargo ship made a giant U-turn just minutes before colliding with the U.S. naval vessel. ACX's charter company denies that it pulled that U-turn, claiming the incident happened 50 minutes earlier than the Navy's account. Coast Guard officials are trying to get a hold of a device with communication records to examine the details of the crash.